So Hayley, welcome back to the University of North Georgia. Tell me about yourself, tell me where you're from, tell me about your family.
So I'm from Griffin, Georgia. My family moved from Jupiter, Florida, so South Florida, to middle south of Atlanta, Georgia. So that's where I'm from.
Yeah. Tell me what you were interested in growing up. What were you involved in? What were the things that got you excited?
All my life, been really big into sports and hunting and fishing. So that's been my central interest for a large portion of my life.
So Hayley, when you were in high school, you were involved in sports, you studied, but you're also involved in junior ROTC. Tell me about that experience.
Yes, sir. I joined junior ROTC my freshman year of high school, and that's where I met my mentor, probably the biggest influence on my life to this day, Lieutenant Colonel Sylvester. He was the SAI, or in charge of the program there at Spalding High. And so that's honestly how I got to be where I am today, just his guidance and mentorship.
So Lieutenant Colonel Sylvester had a huge impact on your life. Tell me about how he made you think about going forward. I believe you said he gave you inspiration to give you a 5-year plan. Tell me about that.
And I had no idea what I wanted to do in high school. Like I said, I like to hunt and fish, so I thought maybe like a DNR or something like that, but he introduced me to the military idea. Nobody in my family was military, so he kind of introduced me to that and helped me apply to colleges and get the feel for ROTC and stuff like that.
Here, you were involved, you were an active student, you were a cadet. Tell me about the things that got you excited while you were here, the things you were involved in, and the things that really inspired you here.
My favorite thing was the Ranger Challenge team. I still to this day, I go back in a heartbeat. I loved every minute of training, just being with the team. I love the company aspect too. I was a company commander for golf company, and just the relationships there unmatched. It was great times. Just everything with the Corps training.
Yeah, fantastic. So it's getting to be your senior year. You have to make a decision what part of the Army you want to serve in. Tell me about how you landed in the branch that you ended up, which is the infantry.
I was always scared to put infantry number 1 because, like, what if I got it? And I didn't think that was a good enough reason to not do something, and I didn't want to look back on my career 20 years from now and wonder what if. So I switched it, and best choice I've ever made.
So you've been in the Army now for about a year. You've gone through a whole litany of training. Tell me about that experience.
But just leaving here, went down to Benning, or Fort Moore now, and did my IBOLC time. As soon as I graduated IBOLC in November, I went to Ranger School, went 62 and through there, and then went into Striker Leader. Now I'm waiting to go to Germany.
So you're a trailblazer, Hayley. You were one of the first women to serve in the U.S. Army Infantry, and you also were one of the first women to graduate from the Army's Ranger School. Tell me about that.
Right, so there's definitely been plenty of women that have gone before me and kind of...
Not many though.
Not
You're
many.
being humble. Only a few.
I still feel like I'm standing on shoulders of giants because they definitely paved the way and made it a little easier. Still, trials here and there, but for the most part, it's been a wonderful ride, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Tell me about how your experience at the University of North Georgia prepared you for the U.S. Army Ranger School.
So peer leadership is like one of the hardest things that I've found in the military, just leading your peers, and we do that every day here. So getting 4 years of experience in the Corps, LDP, camp, and then the tactics portion, I got a lot of training on that with the Ranger Challenge program. So just little pieces of the Corps here and there, it all combines to make a perfect concoction to get you through, I guess, the Army's premier leadership school.
Yeah. But the magic happened at the University of North Georgia.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The 4 years of training here is definitely where it started, and UNG has it all.
So perspective is critical to life. What would you tell now Hayley Farmer of 5 years ago? So go all the way back 5 years ago, you're still in high school. What would you tell that Hayley Farmer?
I would definitely tell younger me not to be scared of just making those hard choices, and those hard choices that seem scary initially are going to be the best decisions of your life. So there's not much to be scared about in this world, so just go for it.
You know, clearly, Hayley, University of North Georgia has had a tremendous impact on your career, on your life, and the story's still unwritten. Tell me about what that impact has had on you, and what you feel today coming back to this sacred parade field that you would like to do next.
The program, it's given me the tools to succeed, and just being back here, it makes me wonder how I can give back to the program that gave me so much and gave me my start. And, yeah, it's just producing the next generation of leaders to take my spot.
Well, Hayley, I got to tell you, it has been such an honor to have you back with me today. I have just totally enjoyed this experience. Thank you for coming back to the University of North Georgia. Thank you for the opportunity to tell your story. And your story's still unwritten. We cannot wait to watch where you're going to go and the doors that you're going to tear down, and that the opportunities you're going to create, not only for yourself, but for all those who are going to come behind you. And I can't wait to watch your story. And I want to tell you that the University of North Georgia is so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.